What's up guys, ManontheMoon here with another video, and today I'm going to be doing another character build guide, and I'm going to be going over Revolucion Raulito. As usual, I'm going to go over the mods, I'm going to go over the skills I upgraded, why, and then I'm going to show the weapons I've tested out. I'm also gonna throw a little peek at a team I'm thinking of for him. I'm not gonna show any gameplay of it because, well, mainly because it's not ready yet. But I'm gonna have that in there at the very end as well. But before we get to that, I'd like to remind you guys to like and subscribe for more content. Just really helps out the channel. So yeah, let's get to it. Now, as usual, we're going to start with the skills. And on Raulito, with a lot of these newer tunes, he's kind of following that standard where, like, most of the passives are really good or really do work with the character and you don't necessarily want to skip out on them. And that's kind of how Raulito is. I pretty much maxed him out here. Make it hurt 1 and 2, absolutely necessary. Just because, you know, when attacking, 100% chance to extend the duration of damage over time effects on the target by 2 turns. That's just absolutely have to have it, right? Precision 1 and 2, I really think that that's going to be necessary as well. Just precision's just so good in general, right? Heat erosion 1 and 2, I know some people might not necessarily want to upgrade that. Personally, for myself, I want to be able to get that burn going turn 1 right away. So like 100% chance to remove burn resistance from one character every turn. That just gives me my window to apply burn turn 1. So I do like that. The one you could maybe get away with not doing would be health suppression 1 and 2. But honestly, I wouldn't recommend skipping it. There again, I only went to level 14 on health suppression 2, but that's just because there again, same thing I always say. If that one upgrade isn't going to stop you from hitting 100%, it's not worth it. That 3%, it's not. You could try not upgrading the health suppression, but honestly, I really wouldn't recommend it. Okay, so next up, we got the mods. He's a bit of a tricky one, if I'm being honest, because he doesn't really do, like, his SIG isn't a basic attack, his rush isn't basic attacks. So, like, you don't need any sort of crit on him. I went attack set just because his burn is based off his attack. At least on his SIG, for sure. I'm not 100% sure about his rush off the top of my head. But, you know, just a nice fat attack mod. I went double resist, confuse, and taunt, just because both of those are kind of out there at the moment. I doubled down on attack versus strong just because I kind of feel like if I can get it working properly, this is going to be like my anti-Denise team. And then honestly, I went AP drain mainly just because there's not really like anything else that's super good. I thought about potentially doubling down on resist and going like attack versus strong and attack versus fast, but I feel like if I go attack versus fast, I kind of need to go attack versus alert. That way I can bring it against Davy teams, and like this team is really specifically just going to be like my screw you to Dr. Denise. So I did just go double resist on that one. If you've got any suggestions, let me know, because I am always open to hearing what you guys are running with. Quite a few times I've found that you guys like suggest something and I try it out and I'm like, yeah, that's way better. So definitely let me know down in the comments below. Alright, next up we got the weapons. I've honestly only tried out 2 of them. The first obviously would have to be his base weapon. As you see here, I don't have it upgraded. I've been working on it, but I'm getting screwed on these 5% upgrades. My plan, at least for his base weapon, I think, is to just do 55% attack, boost his attack as high as possible, and see what we can get that burn up to. I'm debating on whether or not I want to do something with that 3rd slot. The issue is I don't know what I would do with it. I mean, I've even honestly thought about doing like focus stun, just cause like, I don't, you know, I don't see camo. Like, it's nice, but it's just himself. And there are so many defense characters that remove positive status effects that, like, even though it's till the end of combat, it doesn't get applied every turn. So chances are he's not going to actually have it until the end of combat most often. I thought about the bonus attack, but like, he doesn't do many basic attacks. I thought about splash momentarily, but then I was like, yeah, no. I honestly kind of think maybe AP drain would be just the way to go, but I don't know if going for a trait crit and going for AP drain is like the way to go, right? That seems kind of foolish. The other weapon I've tested out is that Axel's Murderous Deagle that has the Confuse on crit here. I like this weapon quite a bit for alert. It's just got good control. With him being the leader, you know, he's gonna have some 1535s around him more often than not. I kind of wanted to give him 1535 himself, just to be able to boost the attack of the team I'm thinking about. But I don't know. I haven't quite decided yet. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. Okay, so lastly, I want to just kind of give you a sneak peek at one of the teams that I'm thinking about potentially building here. You see it here, Revolutionary Raulito leader, Argus, Hengen, Yuletide Zeke, and Georgia. And the reason for Zeke and Georgia is because I actually didn't realize until like recently, I just must have forgotten that Georgia actually is control role. So that takes Peacekeeper's normalized resist down to like 30%, and honestly, I would roll those dice. You know what I mean? Like, he's still gonna screw you over like a third of the time, but that other 2/3 of the time, being able to like normalize one line, then normalize Peacekeeper, and then just let Hengen go loose, versus, you know, with all those multipliers, on the off chance that he doesn't take out the whole team, Argus is going to control, just taunt everybody that's left, straight up. And then he's going to rush the next turn and just demolish everybody. In my mind, it's so beautiful. Like I said, I can't even test it yet, because if you notice, my Georgia's only grade 5, and you kind of need her LB3 so that you get that turn 1 sig. So unfortunately, I haven't actually been able to test it properly yet. I built it on my test region, but honestly, my test region's not really like a fair test, because like The defense teams I can build there are the nastiest things you can think of with all the Paragon mods I have. So, at some point I'm going to test this. If you can build this and test it for me, let me know how it works. Like, for real, for real. But yeah, this is the team I'm thinking of. Let me know what you think. Alright guys, that is all I got for this one today. That was my character build guide for Revolucion Raulito. I hope it helps you. I hope you enjoyed it. Like I said, if you have any ideas for the mods, for the weapons, let me know down in the comments below. If you can build that team, like, seriously. Actually, you know what, Tex? I'm talking to you, bro, because I know you can build that team. Build that team for me and test it out, man. Like, because I really want to see that thing. I want to see that thing in action. But that's all I got for this one today, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Thanks for sticking with me. Remember to like and subscribe. And until next time, remember, it is a game, so try and have fun. This is going to be your friendly neighborhood man on the moon, signing off. Later, guys.